Hello, I didn't hear you come in. Welcome to my chair time. I'm having to make my own chair time because Uncle Bud hasn't made one in, it seems like, years. I used to love Uncle Bud's chair time. Don't you miss it? He's just way too busy, I guess, doing other things. So welcome to my chair time. It's not going to be exactly the same, but it's chair time. I was just reading an article in the paper about translation issues and how sometimes things get mixed up when people don't have full experience in speaking other languages. And it reminded me of a personal story. I used to have to travel to Montreal a lot. Are you interested in hearing the story? Yes? Okay, well, I used to have to travel to Montreal a lot for corporate work, and our meetings were always translated. We had simultaneous translation on site for our meetings. And I used to like to approach the interpreters during break and just talk to them in French to practice my French. And I had approached a new fellow that I didn't know before and introduced myself and asked him if he would mind on break just chatting with me in French so that I could practice, and he needed to correct me. He said, sure, no problem. So on the break I went over to him and I said, okay, it's just basic French. I'm not completely bilingual and I've lost all my French anyway. It's been 30 years since I spoke French, so let's just practice. And he said, sure, and so I started by just asking him what his name was, and êtes-vous marié, are you married? And he said yes. And it finally got down, I said to him, avez-vous des gosses? And gosse is slang for kids. And he looked at me and he said, oui, j'en ai deux. Yes, I have 2 kids. And I was interested and I said, ah, c'est gentil, that's nice. Comment s'appellent-ils vos gosses? And he said to me, ils s'appellent gauche et droite. And that stopped me cold. And I said to him, you named your children left and right? And he said, yes. And I said, why would you name your children left and right? And he said, well, you just asked me if I had any testicles. And I don't really name my testicles, so they're left and right. So I said to him, oh dear, so les gosses isn't kids, like slang for children? It's not kids here? And he says, no, les gosses, that's testicles. Should happen sometimes. I'm going to finish the paper. I'll talk to you again later. That's it, that's all.